welcome to the show. This is Chef Uldis, and today we're going to do some stuffed pork chops. Right over here, we have nice stuffed pork chops. Basically what I did was I cut a slit right in there, in the middle of the pork chop, and I stuffed it with some prosciutto and some sharp provolone, just like this. Put it right in there like that. And what we're going to do now, I'm going to just pound this just a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit of plastic like this so it doesn't splatter all over the place. So like that, just a couple times. You don't have to do a lot. This will close this up a little bit, so it won't open up when we cook. I'm going to season it with a little bit of sea salt, a little cayenne pepper on both sides. We're going to kick this up a little bit, some flavors. Okay. I'm going to put this in some flour like this. Just like that. What we're going to do is we're going to brown this off, the stuffed pork chops. This is very easy to do. We're going to brown it off right on top, and then we're going to put this in a hot oven at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes. This is a nice, easy meal you can do at home. Okay, so we're just going to put this right on here, and we're going to brown this off a little bit on both sides. And when you're done with this, it's going to be nice and tender. Hey, we have an audience member. Hey, Bella. Bella. Hey, look. Bella, look what we got. Hello? Bella? And later, when it comes out of the oven, we're going to deglaze it a little bit with the sherry wine. That's what we're going to make our sauce with. Sherry wine, a little bit of mushrooms, and we're going to garnish it with some apples. Pork and apples goes really good together. It's been browning off here for about 3 or 4 minutes, and now we're going to flip this to the other side here, just like that. You see how brown off this is? We're going to brown it off just like that on the other side also. I have some garlic butter left over from the dish I cooked before. I'm just going to put a little bit on top for extra flavor, just like this. And it's going to go in the oven now for about 10 minutes. Pork, you don't want to overcook it, but you also don't want to undercook it too much. So I think when it's like medium well, it's ready to eat. So we're going to put it in the oven now for about 10 minutes, and it's going to be at 425 degrees. And here we go. We'll see you in a bit. We're going to make a little garnish for our pork dish with some apples. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slice these up a little bit like this. And then when the pan comes out from the oven, I'm going to saute these a little bit and put them aside. Hey, this is Chef Chef Uldis. I'm back. Okay, our stuffed pork chop should be good. They've been in there for about 12 minutes, 13 minutes. Look at that. The cheese is nice and melting, nice and brown off. Doesn't bounce back. This is nicely cooked right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these out right on this plate here. I want to make sure I want to save all that cheese so it doesn't escape. There's that cheese in there and the prosciutto. It's all in there, just like that. Okay, so we're going to put this aside. I'm going to turn the oven off. I'm going to put this plate in the oven, keep it warm in there. In the meantime, I'm going to make a sauce right in here. This is the drippings from the pork chop. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little butter in here. I'm going to saute some mushrooms in there, just like that. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic butter in there too. Garlic butter is always good. Can't hurt. Now look at this mushroom. It's not sliced. That's alright, I'll cook it just like that. Hey, I'm back. Hey, our sauces are going to be developing here pretty shortly. The mushrooms are almost done. They're sauteing in there. I'm going to throw some apples in here. And we're going to saute some of these apples too. Just like that. Apples go really good with pork chops. Alright folks, this is my favorite part. Got a little bit of brandy here. And we're going to flambe this. Here we go. Wow, check that out. Woo! The aroma. Apples and brandy. Put this back on there like that. And we're going to reduce this just a little bit. I'm going to make a little bit of sauce from this. Don't want to overcook the apples. I'm going to put the apples right in the plate here, right on the bottom. We're going to serve the pork chops right on top of these apples, the cooked apples. And the fresh apples are here for the garnish. Also going to hit it with a little bit of sherry wine. It's a little bit of a sweet wine. Because we need a little more sauce in here. So just burn this off 2 more minutes and the sauce is going to be ready. And I got some fresh thyme from my garden in the back. I'm going to add some of this fresh thyme in here. You see the sauce is developing nicely. And here's our plate. Going to put the pork chop right on top of the cooked apples. Just like that. These are fresh apples here on the side. Put the mushroom right here on the side. It's going to be our garnish. And what do you think, Gary? The producer, do you smell the aroma?
I do.
Yeah? You think it's alright? Alright.
It's outstanding.
So, here we are. This is stuffed pork chop with prosciutto, spicy provolone cheese, with mushroom brandy sauce, with fresh sauteed apples, and some fresh apples on the side, a little bit of green beans. Very easy to make at home. If you want to try this dish at home, a few ingredients, about 10 to 15 minutes in the oven, and you're done. This is Chef Uldis, over and out. I'm going to change the t-shirt too. Hi, this is Chef Uldis. If you enjoyed watching these videos and you want to subscribe to my channel, please do. This is Chef Uldis, over and out.